Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here we go. So Toronto will get the first possession. Bryant outside. To the left wing. Lets it go from the wing. Shot by Leonard, no good. Here's Jordan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Now Bryant. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
16 feet out. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
Outside Butler. To the right side. There's Young with the three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
That shot is off. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Bryant on the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Now here's Young. Puts up a three. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Toronto trails by 10. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Edwards. Pass to Drexler. Now here's Edwards. Here's Drexler. Toronto passing it around. Shot clock at 6. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Wade. Picked it out of midair. In transition, here they come. Blocked. They retain possession. Here's Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Wade. On the take. Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Wade. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Unseld.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
It's Edwards with a drive. Unseld. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
It's tipped. Right side Edwards. Takes a three. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Walton. Unloads from 13. Misses off the right iron. Here's West. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 6. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Murray, no good. Toronto trails by 6. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Outside Johnson. Fires top of the key. And he nails the jumper.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here he goes. West misses. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Left side Murray. Oh, sweet move. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow, Murray really taking off right there, playing over the top of the defense.
Here's West. No points so far. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Jordan. Johnson for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Toronto trails by 12. Down low. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 8.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Bryant. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Pass to Jordan. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Toronto.
using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
And here's Bryant outside. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Young. No points yet. Pass to Unseld. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Kirilenko, covered by Smith. Nice move. Wade drives in. And he lays it in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Toronto trails by 17. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And there's a minute 45 left in the second.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Dunk by Halliburton.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
There's Young with the three. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now. Pass to Tatum. Back to Wade. And stolen by Edwards. High post Young. Yet to see a basket. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Walton. Back to Wade. Now Halliburton. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second team foul.
And he makes a first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here's Walton. Rebound Toronto. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Halliburton with the ball. Deflects the pass. Halliburton on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Young. Pass to Thurman. And here's Bryant. And Young, here we go. And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Jordan. And the jumper is good. Jordan's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Here's Bryant. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Halliburton. Rebound, Toronto. To the inside. Pass to Jordan. Three-pointer, no good.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Here's Bryant. That one's wide left.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
All alone. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Bryant. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. From 18 feet away. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 12.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point. You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Johnson. Shoots. It's hauled in by Thurman. Toronto trails by 16. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bryant outside. Looking to get back on track. And he gets that one. He's got 6.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Kirilenko. Backs up a 3. Rebound, Toronto. Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
Here's Drexler. Driving to the basket.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3.
Joe Johnson.
Drills it from deep. Johnson's got 11 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:35 left in the third. Smith outside. Pass to West. Pulls it from 20. Jump shot is good. Here's Kidd. He's scoreless. A 1:06 left in the third quarter. Here's Kirilenko. Here's Kidd. Over to the left wing. Here's Walton. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Drexler. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Oh, it's stolen. And they're pushing it up. It's tipped. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Kidd. And he lobs it up.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
Away team foul. Dwayne Wade. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to West. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15.
Visiting team, 42.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Here's Wade. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Toronto trails by 15. Outside Edwards. Goes up from the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out. Wade misses.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution
On defense, the visiting team. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. Shot from 12. Wade, that's good. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. Young looking over the floor. Pass to Bryant. Pulls it from the top of the key. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. On the wing, Wade. George outside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Bryant outside. And Walton pulls it down. In transition, here they come. George for three. And Young pulls it down. Toronto trails by 15. Here's Leonard. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
And Leonard is comfortable shouldering the offense. He knows this team looks to him to score.
Here's Wade. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Young from long range. Not going to go that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. That's tipped. It's 2-on-1. Here's Murray. Here's Wade. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Wade's got 11 in the second half.
That is just tremendous recognition. Murray could have easily taken that himself, but he wisely chose to kick it out.
Second personal foul.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Releases. Rebound, Toronto. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Thurman's shot is off.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Halliburton outside. Excellent D there from Bryant. Toronto trails by 20. Leonard outside. To the middle. Here's Thurman.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Stay there.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Jordan. Takes it inside. Got a hand on it. Outside Young. Now Leonard. 6 to shoot. Outside Young. Great timing on the tip. Halliburton looking for an opening. Robinson outside. The putback. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
No one near him. Bryant outside. Another chance. Not that time. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Hello from 2K. Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Butler. Here's Thurman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. RJ, you look at tonight's matchup. So much talent between these teams.
We're going to see stars on the court. Probably some stars in the crowd, too. This is a great night on the calendar.
Here's Halliburton. On the take. Good.
And the coaching staff wants Halliburton to take advantage of easy scoring opportunities, including finishing in transition.
Here's Leonard. No good with a layup. Oh, got a piece of it. Right side, Young. The finish! And Young slams it in.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
Buries it from three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Young. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And he can't hit the second. Outside Tatum. From downtown. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Bryant. The bank shot, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
They grab their own miss.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Outside for Halliburton. Lets it fly. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Team foul.
When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all three levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Can't hit from in close.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Young on the attack.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside Tatum. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Thurman. Young looking for an opening. Screen by Leonard. Pass to Bryant. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Halliburton. A solid offensive force, averaging 24 points a game.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
And So Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Smith outside. To the wing on the left. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Unseld can't hit. Here's Kidd. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Kirilenko. Fires for 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Drexler. Knocked away. Here's Unseld. And they double up Edwards. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Here's Drexler. Pass to West. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Unseld. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Going inside. And here's George. Here's Kirilenko. Here's Wade. No made baskets yet. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Coming off the floor for your home team.
Pass to Drexler. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
The ball goes to Toronto.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Toronto. They trail by 1. Inside. Smith. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Murray. And again, Toronto, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far.
Your home team.
Up 1.
10.
And we'll be back.
Toronto. 9.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
The drive by Murray.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Toronto making a switch here.
Number 8. Kobe Bryant.
Jordan with it. No points yet. Rebounded by Butler. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. And the jumper from the wing offline. 14 feet away. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. Butler with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Checking.
Here's Bryant. He's currently averaging 26 points a game, a consistent threat. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bryant's got 7 points.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Halliburton outside. 4 on the clock. To the paint. Inside, Halliburton gets it to fall.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's Thurman. Oh! There's the block. Here's the break. Pass to Kidd. Halliburton for three. He got it. Halliburton nails the three.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Blocked. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Kidd. Puts up a three. Rebound Toronto. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Butler. For three. Here's Bryant. And he paddles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. He's got 9.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Toronto making a switch here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you, B.A.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. 3 on the clock.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Intercepted. Pass to George. Here's Kidd. He's scoreless. Driving in. Here's Walton. 5 to shoot. Fade away. Rebounded by Unseld. Here's Toronto with the ball. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Kicks it to George. To the wing, right side. Here's Kidd. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Strong drive by Edwards. And the shot's good. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
George left side. The three-pointer off the mark. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
And Young, here we go. And Young slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here he goes. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
To the right side. Here's Kidd. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Toronto out in front, up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jordan with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Jordan. Now Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And here's Bryant. Leonard outside. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Rebound Toronto. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. And stolen by Leonard. To the inside. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Robinson for 3. Doesn't go that time.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for Toronto. Josh Smith. Clyde Drexler.
From outside the arc. Drexler grabs the board.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Drexler. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Offensive rebound. Toronto making a switch here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. West.
Jerry West.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Second team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
These are his first free throws of the game. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. Toronto leading by 10. Smith outside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Toronto.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Wade. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right side, Edwards. From deep. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Here's Wade. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Drexler. Smith, left side. The baseline J. Jump shot is good. And Toronto leads by 13.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Coming off the floor for your home team.
So it's the home team now. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. Pass to West. Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Wade. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw is off from George.
Look, he's capable of playing either forward position. PG's impressive versatility, that's what makes him elite.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw misses.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. And so here is Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to West. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. West has gotten a second bucket on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Just 4 to shoot. There's the three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Pass to West. Over George. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Toronto out in front, up by 15. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Off with the layup. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Leonard. Bryant with it. Jordan picks him up. Pass to Thurman. Pulls up on the wing. Robinson with a steal. Here's Halliburton. Too fast for him, Halliburton.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Home team foul. Number 8. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for Toronto. Number 40.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about... Whoa! Unreal! That's what they came for. Wow.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Halliburton on the wing. Outside Robinson. No good from outside.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Back to Young. Bryant outside. From behind the arc. And Young is good for 3.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Halliburton on the attack. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Releases. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And he nails it.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Young.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. So hits one and misses one at the line. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Beyond the arc. Butler rips down the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Halliburton. Robinson. Oh, he can't get the layup. Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Butler. Toronto leading by 19. .111 left in the 4th. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. West misses. Up top, Johnson. Up and over Smith. No problem from 14.
The growth of Murray continues to impress me, especially watching him dish it like that right there.
Shot from 12. Great positioning on the putback. And Toronto leads by 19.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
It's stolen by Johnson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That's in! Edwards. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And finding some room in that mid-range area, the great Anthony Edwards.
And so Toronto takes the win.